before going to start session, just I need to know uh, your expertise in SAP and your expectations. Let's start from Kishore. Kishore.
Yeah.
Kishore.
Yes. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, very good morning.
Yeah.
Very good morning.
Yeah. Yeah. My name is Kishore. So I'm working in SAP ABAP and OpenText Vim. So my total experience is around 15 years.
Excellent.
Yeah. Thank you.
Najaf. Najaf, could you please? Unable to mute. Okay. Najaf, can you text here? FICO data analysis. How many years of experience, Najaf, you have? 6 years. Fine. Rachana, could you please?
Sir, I'm a non-snap based.
Sorry?
Non-snap.
Non-snap.
Hello.
Non-SAP.
As a fresher, I want to. As a fresher, I want to learn SAP.
Okay. Richard, if you don't mind, could you please?
Yes, good morning, Siva. Good morning to you all. My experience, professional experience, is in supply chain management, and my SAP is MM and SD for more than 8 years.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Sai Satish.
I have no experience in SAP, sir.
Abhi.
Hi, sir. Good morning, all. I don't have experience, sir. I want to join as a fresher.
Fine, no problem. Aishwarya.
SAP WM 1 year of experience.
Good. Who's this baby? BP?
Yeah, Param here. Good morning, everyone. Working in Capgemini as a LEWM consultant and having 15 years experience in SAP.
Excellent. Chaitanya. Cynthia?
Hi, everyone. Don't have any experience in SAP yet.
No problem. Darshan?
Hi everyone, I'm Darshan and having 3 years of experience in SAP MM.
Great. Jana?
Hi, sir. Good morning. So I have 12 years into SAP MM and WM.
MM and WM as well. Yeah. Okay. And Jay?
Hello, everyone. I'm an SAP analyst. I work with MM, LE, and WM. I have 3 years of experience. My takeaway from this course would be to learn as much as possible in EWM and clear the certification at the end of the course.
Sure. Kiran?
Hello. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm a PhD consultant with around 11 years of experience, and my overall experience is 17 years.
SAPLE, right?
Yeah.
17.
Yes.
Okay.
So into SAP, I have around 11 years, and non-SAP, it is 6 years.
That's fine. Naresh?
Hi, Shiva. 15 years in IT and 5 years of experience in SAP APO, SMP.
Oh, great. Do you have experience in PPDS, Naresh?
No, Shiva.
Okay. Venkat? Is it organizer?
Yes, sir. I'm into management consulting.
Vijay?
I have SAP Material Management Consultant 1 year of experience.
Sorry?
SAP Material Management as a consultant, 1 year of experience.
Okay, fine. Vikrant?
Yeah, hi Shiva. SAP MM I have total 5.2 year experience and overall 7.2.
Okay. Fine.
5.2. 5.2 Shiva.
Okay, good. Anybody is missing in this list?
Yeah, this is Anirban. I joined just now.
Who's this?
Anirban.
Anirban. Anirban, could you please? Your SAP
SAP
experience?
SD. SAP SD.
Uh-huh.
SAP S4HANA Cells.
Uh-huh.
SAP TM.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then event management.
Uh-huh.
13 years.
Okay. Fine. Any other? Any other is missing from this list? I think Rajendra joined just now. Rajendra, could you? Yeah, please.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, may I know your SAP experience?
I'm a SAP SD consultant, having 10 plus years of experience in SD module. Yeah.
Excellent. Any other? Someone joined HP. May I know full name here, HP? Yes.
Sorry, I think it is me.
Yeah.
This is my name is Srinivas. I've been in SAP for a long time. Started as a developer and into project management for last 14 years. So yeah, just wanted to get into hands-on now.
Okay. Fine. Any other? Kishore already mentioned. And someone joined with mobile, I think, above. Who's this? He is on mute. Fine. Somebody joined as RN. Who is that? No problem. May I know your...
Yeah, Vijay, just already it is mentioned
Ah,
on the 17th row.
fine. And what about this R at N? And here I could see Victor. Victor, could you please?
Victor is Naresh, Shiva.
Okay. Fine then. Hmm. So here most of participants are from SAP, even non-SAP also no issue. That's fine. Guys, our target to learn EWM, Extended Warehouse Management. Okay. So everyone knows about SAP. So no need to give more information about SAP because you are all experienced consultants. That is fine. And coming to here, EWM. First, you may have a question what we are going to learn. So you may need to see the content which you are going to learn. Before going to say this, you may have a first question. Are we learning decentralized extended warehouse management or embedded extended warehouse management? So these two are available and these two are provided by SAP. Two levels of extended warehouse management. Decentralized. This is the combination of two servers like ERP and SCM. Here you can see your voice is not coming. Am I audible to you all?
Yes, yes, it is audible.
Yes. Okay. Someone joined with mobile. Victor, no. This is the next level of previous demo. Please stay on here. Okay. This is DWM, Decentralized Extended Warehouse Management. Is the combination of two servers like this. So one is ERP server or ECC server. The other one is EWM server. Here what happens exactly? It will have two servers like this. This is for ERP. You can say ECC as well. Remember, this is SAP server. It is not non-SAP server. So this is SAP ERP or SAP ECC. This is one server. And you can see all modules like FI, CO, MM, SD, PP, QM, above, and some other modules. There is no warehouse management. There is no extended warehouse management into this server. And the other server is called SCM. SCM means supply chain management. So this SCM we are going to use for EWM. So it is called EWM server, or you can call it as SCM server as well. And you can see here EWM module. Okay. So since there are two servers and this EWM server is separated from ERP server, this is called decentralized. That's it. And we have another concept, or SAP provided another model. This is called S4 HANA. In this S4 HANA, you can see as usual the regular modules like FICO, MM, SD, PP, and some other modules, whatever it is. Apart from this, you can see EWM also here. Since all the modules along with EWM is located in the same server, this is called embedded extended warehouse management. So we have two solutions. We have two models. This is one model and this is another model. Our SAP has given this is one solution, this is another solution. So this has started in 2008 around, and this has started in 2014 around. So whenever it is started, that's not an issue. So both are available. And if you're coming to industry point of view, you can see more than 50% this decentralized extended warehouse management implementations, and around 50% embedded extended warehouse management. Okay. Suppose if you learn this part only decentralized, good, no issues. But if you get a project in embedded extended warehouse management, what we do? Can we leave the project? Don't you get that assignment? No, right? Suppose if you learn only embedded extended warehouse management, this part. Suppose if you get a project from decentralized, what we do? And is this difficult to learn both decentralized and embedded? No, it is not difficult at all. To learn one, maybe that is decentralized extended warehouse management or embedded extended warehouse management, it requires 60 sessions. To learn end to end any module or any level, either decentralized level or embedded level, we need 60 sessions. If we add more 15 sessions, you can learn the other. Okay. So I am planning to teach you both decentralized extended warehouse management and S4 HANA as well. Okay. We can start with the decentralized extended warehouse management, and then the differences can be seen in embedded. Or we can start with embedded extended warehouse management, and the changes or differences, whatever it is there, that can learn in next 15 sessions. Okay. We'll plan for that. So which we are going to start. Okay. Anyway, we are going to cover both. Fine. This is step one. And then What are the topics that we are going to cover? So I'm going to show you ERP org structure. So ERP org structure means without MM, SD, PP, QM. Without knowledge of MM, SD, PP, QM, you cannot practice or you cannot learn 100% from EWM. Suppose if you are procuring stock, so the procurement starts from MM. If you are issuing stock, the issuing process starts from sales. If you are manufacturing some unit of a product, that starts from PP. While receiving stock, maybe the stock or the product or the article needs to go through quality inspection. We need QM. So, to cover all the scenarios, to learn everything, we need to know MM, SD, PP, QM also, but no need to learn 100%. Okay. So this part, we have to learn inventory point of view. Okay. So whatever it is required, what configurations are required, what scenarios are required from all these modules, I am going to teach. So ultimately, some part of MM, SD, PP, QM and 100% of EWM topics we are going to learn. So that is what here I mentioned org structure. So this is from ERP, and ERP we are going to configure this all, but topic wise, business scenario wise. Interfaces. The next topic is interface. We have two servers here. Okay, there should be a communication. The communication should be from ERP to EWM and EWM to ARP is required. So this may called link, this may called integration, and you may call it is interfaces. We are going to learn it. When I say this process here, since there are two servers, we may feel there should be a connection. But here in Embedded Extended Warehouse Management, or as a part of S/4HANA, all modules and EWM located in the same server. So does it mean don't we need interfaces? That's not correct. We required interfaces here also. It will be like this. Okay, this is embedded one. This is added one. So here also we required interfaces. Okay. Then what is the difference? So if both the places in both the servers, if you have interfaces and connections and look alike, then what is the difference between these two? Here the interface is required for transactional data. To transfer the transactional data, delivery data, okay, we need the connection. Here, apart from this transactional data, we need to migrate master data as well and transactional data. So here this integration is required for both. Here integration is required for transactional data only. Anyway, interface is required. Okay. So at what level we have to do interface here, and at what level we need interface here, and for the data migration, what we have to do here, for data migration, what we have to do here. That is the major difference between these two servers, these two combinations. So we are going to discuss in detail. Yeah.
Sorry, Shiva, I have one question.
Please.
There is another model possible, right? Where I have a decentralized EWM in S/4HANA box. That means S/4HANA one S/4HANA box and another S/4HANA where there is embedded EWM. Both are interconnected. So are you not going to cover that? How to send master data and all those things?
Yeah, definitely we are not going to cover it. See, if two S4HANA systems are there, in one system you can see ERP modules, and another system you can see EWM module. That is similar to this.
Correct. But master data sending and everything would be a different, I think. The way we'll send the master data.
Correct. But still we are not going to cover it. We are going to cover this model only. I am not going to cover a decentralized EWM if two S4HANA systems are there. So we have one S4HANA system and we are working on this only. Yep, that is
Okay.
our scope.
Okay.
Okay. Here, actually, I already added 15 sessions extra, and it may take more than that. If you add one more, it will take another 1 month. So, and it is not needed as well. If you get expertise on these two,
No. I'm just saying that maybe some theoretical, points. That's all. I don't need another, like some theoretical points if you can cover in your sessions, like how to send a master data, all those things. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Theoretically, you can cover it. No issues.
Yeah. Just one, maybe 1 pointer or 2 pointers in all of these sessions.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe one hour or maybe 30 minutes, discussion.
If
Just
I required 3-4 sessions, anyway, we'll take it.
okay, fine.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And then this is ERP org structure. So ERP org structure means physically how the warehouse will look like. What is a warehouse? Warehouse is nothing but a building. Warehouse is nothing but a godown. Warehouse is nothing but a storage location. Correct? So by seeing the physical building, by seeing the physical godown or structure or a structure or a storage location, how to define the same as it is in our warehouse management that we are going to see. Okay. And simple inbound delivery process. If anybody is here from WM, so they know the put away and picking process. So that is replicated in EWM and it is called as inbound delivery and simple inbound delivery. Okay. Simple inbound delivery will take care of only one activity, either put away or picking or some other. This is inbound delivery. Inbound delivery means goods receipt process. Goods receipt process is nothing but warehouse receiving the product, how it receives and how to execute. Let me show you here. Suppose if you have a warehouse, this is your warehouse. Okay. While procuring the product or while receiving a product, a vehicle comes to your warehouse. Consider this is a door. Okay. Then a truck or a lorry or a transportation unit, something comes to here. Okay. And then stock will be unloaded. That is like in GR area. You can say it is GR area or GR zone, or in warehouse management point of view, it is a interim storage type. Correct? Okay. So now truck comes here and stock will be unloaded to this place. Okay. And then there will be a storage type like this. And this storage type has further subdivision like called the storage section. And the storage section will have bins. So these are bins. Okay. Let's say it is bin 1, and finally maybe here it is bin 100. Okay. Just moving product from here to the bin. This is called put away process, and there is only one activity. So if there is only one activity, then it is called simple inbound delivery process. Okay, here it is. So how to do this, how to configure, that we are going to learn. Okay, so when I say simple inbound delivery, there should be some other kind of inbound delivery, that is called complex inbound delivery process. This is the one. Okay, let's see. What is complex inbound delivery? Consider there is a warehouse. Okay.
Hi, Shiv. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not able to see your screen for the last 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it for everyone?
No, we can see. We can see, I think.
Yeah, you please just re-log in, then you can see the screen.
Actually, 2 times I have re-login. It's showing the same.
Maybe the screen resizing might be happening. You can just like extend or make it small. It might be.
Okay. Try to restart your system and join again. You can see, I think. Or yeah, that is your laptop issue. It's not my presentation issue. Try to do this. Anyway, I will share this recording to you. Then you can see in the recording as well. Okay. Fine. Now we are discussing about complex inbound delivery process. What is complex inbound delivery? You can say complex inbound delivery, or you can say POSC also. No, at present, just say complex inbound delivery. Complex inbound delivery means which has more than one activity. Which has more than one activity. More than one activity. How it look like? Let's see here practically. Okay. So as usual, if you see here, there will be a door. This is door. Okay. So ideally, truck comes here. Just for example, I am writing here truck. Actually in SAP, it is called as a transportation unit or a vehicle. I am going to show you how to define transportation unit or a vehicle. Okay. Of course, defining transportation unit is a part of transportation management. But if transportation management is not implemented within your project, still we required to use. Still we required trucks, lorries, containers, or a vehicle or a transportation unit. Okay, we are going to create them, and I'll show you how to create it without transportation management. Fine. So truck comes to your warehouse, and then first you have to do unload process. Correct? So what is unloading? Unloading is nothing but pick the product from truck and place it into nearby the door. Okay, this is the product. Till to this time, that is in truck, warehouse team or a warehouse user will move or will do the activity moving this product from truck to your warehouse. We know that whatever term it is called a GR zone. This is the first activity how to do. This is activity 1, that is unloading. Here the same is happened here also. Without that physical activity, how can you move the product from truck to this GR area? So physically happens, but your business won't consider to implement that activity into SAP. Okay, however, physically happens. But here in this scenario, your business needs to track this activity also. For this, we can create a document, and the document gives more information like who has performed it, when he has performed, so what by what time it has started, by what time it has completed, and so on details. Those are called time stampings and the resource management details that can be seen here while doing this process. Anyway, this is the first activity. See,
So, sorry, is this just creating a document here, or is there a transaction code for the unloading process, and that will be updated into the database tables?
simple. So if you want to create a document, you need to execute a transaction. Without executing transaction, how do you create a document?
When you just said that creating a document, okay, all right.
Creating a document is
Yeah.
nothing but executing a transaction. Okay.
Oh.
So here in this process, what I'm trying to explain here, try to understand the business activities instead of SAP terminology. Okay. We are going to SAP terminology later. Fine. So this is a GR zone. This is the first activity ever happens. Fine. See here, this is a packed product. This product may have n number of materials or n number of units. Okay, we received it. Will you accept to take this product or not? Simple. If you receive the right product, good. If you receive right quantity, fine. If the product looks in good condition, then fine. If all these conditions are accepted, all these conditions are satisfied, then only we'll accept. We means the warehouse management will accept to take the stock. Suppose you ordered Apple mobile, but you received Samsung. Will you accept? Suppose you ordered Apple mobile, but that is damaged. Will you accept? Suppose you ordered 10 Apple mobiles, but you received only 8. Will you accept? No, right? But all those units of the products or a product are already packed. How can we see? So without open this pack, without open this handling unit, without open this a container, how do we see it? So we have to open it first, right? To open it, we need a transaction, we need an activity. for that activity to open this product, we'll move this handling unit, this pack or packet or HU or a container, whatever you say. This has to be moved to a work center. This work center is called whatever it is. Don't worry about that. So there will be a work center and this has to be moved to work center. Physically, a HU or a packet or a container has to move from here to here. That is activity number 2. Correct? And then we know that this HU has some products. Okay. To see this product, we have to unpack this pack. We have to unpack it. Okay. Okay. You are able to see it, but there are 1000 units. Can you count it? No. So we have to take out all these products and counting physically quality inspection or physically whether stock is good or not, whether you received the right product or not. All these activities will happen at this moment and then it will be repacked here. I should take a bigger one anyway. So this is a new HU and then these products will be packed into this place. Okay. Everything will happen. So this is a repacking process. This is deconsolidation process. This is verification process. This is something. Okay. So this is activity number 3. Okay. Fine. It looks good. Suppose if quality manager, if it is your business belongs to pharmaceuticals, your business belongs to IS retail, your business belongs to where products go through quality inspection. Okay. Then you have to move these products to quality inspection lab. This is quality inspection lab. Okay. Then the products should move from here to here for quality inspection. So here quality inspection, the results will appear. So the technicians will perform whatever it is required and they say and they can give the decision whether the unit of a product or units of the product are the products, whether those are in good for consume or not. Okay. So anyway, to get the result, to get this quality inspection process, first of all you have to move this HU from here to here. That is activity number 4. Okay. And then based on the business requirement, you may need a special packing based on customer request. If it is a customer request activity, something happen here, that should go to another work center and the activity is called VAS.
But Siva, I have a question here.
Yeah.
You are talking about good safety here, right? So why the customer request would come here?
Fine. We have a regular customer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And since so far he is giving orders to us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose I am the customer. I am receiving or I am ordering a Dell laptops from Dell company. Okay. So every time I will order to Dell company to get 10 laptops, but always it needs some special packing. This is my regular order. Okay. If I'm giving regular order, so the Dell company knows that whenever I whenever I request to get the laptops, those laptops should have a special packing. So that is known by the business. If it is known by the business, instead of this special packing at the time of picking, if they keep it ready whenever I order, immediately they can issue to me. So time will be consumed. Time will be
Okay.
Saved here. Okay. So
Okay. Okay. Got it.
VAS can be included in inbound delivery process. This VAS can be included in outbound delivery process as well. Okay. My
Okay.
point is, suppose if it is there. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Thank you.
So here, this HU should come to this place. So this is activity number 5. So what is VAS? Adding a special pack, changing price label, or doing some activity based on customer request. So there should be some activity. That activity is called 6th activity, right? So in simple example, I have added 6 activities. Finally, the stock will be placed in warehouse. That is called storage type. And in the storage type, you'll have a storage section, and this will have storage bins, and this will be placed into the bin. This is activity number 7. Okay. If and all this is called a part of inbound delivery process, goods receipt process. Okay. Point is, if any inbound delivery process which has more than one activity, that comes under complex inbound delivery process. So this is called complex inbound delivery. It doesn't mean complex inbound delivery means it should have 7 activities. It may have 1 activity, it may have 2 activities, it may have 3 activities, or it may have more than 10 activities. Any number of activities which are happening physically in a warehouse, that can be configured in EWM. There is no restriction. I will teach you how to add n number of activities in any process under complex process, and also called as advanced extended warehouse management. Okay, fine.
Shiva, a quick question.
Please.
In simple inbound delivery, are we saying that none of this process happens and it simply the product is picked from the GR zone into the bin, or are we saying that some of the process happens but they are not recorded in SAP?
Exactly correct. So physically everything should happen, but we record only one activity, that is put away. So physically without happening all this in any warehouse or in any business, it will not happen. So all these things will happen, but business doesn't want to record. Business doesn't want all these activities in SAP. They need to check the product and place it into the bin. That's it.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Okay, fine. Now, let me tell you another scenario based on this. For example, this warehouse and this storage type in different store. Okay, let me tell you. Suppose I want to show you the same scenario on SAP now. That's the reason I'm explaining all this. Okay. Suppose this is a warehouse. Okay. And this is a door. Okay. And every warehouse should have a temporary storage type that is called a staging area, that is also called as GR zone or J zone. This is a door and it is staging area or GR zone, whatever you say, whatever your business say. So you may call it as interim storage type as well. As we discussed, okay, so this is a building. Okay, this building may have different levels, like first floor, second floor, third floor, such a way. Okay, this is maybe ground floor, and you may have another stair, another floor as well. Maybe it is first floor. Maybe this is second floor. Okay. Here you can see storage type where you maintain stocks. So in this floor also you can see storage type where you maintain stock. And here also you can see storage types where you maintain stock. Now question is, if you maintain or if you place product here, okay, how do we move from here to here, from ground floor to first floor? So there should be a physical structure to move the product by a user from ground floor or from GR zone to this place. Okay, so what are the possible options? Staircase should be there. If there is a staircase, user carries the product on his shoulders. You can see elevator as well. If it is an elevator, you can place the product or a packet on the elevator that goes to this place. You can say conveyor belt. So by using conveyor belt also, you can move the product from here to here. Okay. So elevators are called as a lift in India as well, right? Suppose there is a lift. So this is called lift or elevator. Right? How to move the product by using elevator? Okay. So here I explained multiple scenarios and the same I added into through elevator. Okay. Now I'll show you all this process by using SAP. Okay. How it works. Okay. Let's try to understand it. Any questions so far? No. Okay. So to execute this scenario, to showcase this scenario by using unloading, my scenario in this example, I am going to show you a deconsolidation, that is unpacking process. I am going to show you a repacking of value-added services and moving the product by using elevator or a lift or something. Okay. So for this, I am going to show you here in the system. Okay. This is a decentralized system. So we know that to start a process, we need one ARP module. For procurement, we required MM. Okay. So we need MM configurations, and MM configurations are available. MM is already implemented here, and I'm going to show you how to implement MM as well, inventory point of view. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to create one purchase order here. Okay. Before going to do that, let me show you the process what we are going to do. Okay. I'll create a PO by using transaction ME21N. And then what is PO? This is nothing but a request which you are giving that request to supplier. Okay. So supplier receives our request and he verifies whether the stock is available or not. If the stock is available, first he will give you the message, yes, I am going to supply to you. That means acknowledgement. So supplier acknowledges your request. So that acknowledges is nothing but inbound delivery notification, also called as a shipping notification, also called as advanced shipping notification. In general, you can say inbound delivery. So this is ERP terminology. Okay. So once we receive acknowledgement from the supplier, we will create this one by using transaction VL31N. Okay. Whenever you execute this transaction, a delivery document will be generated in ERP and then transfers to EWM. EWM receives this document, and in EWM, this document is called inbound delivery notification. Okay. With reference to inbound delivery notification, we will create one document that is called IBD. Of course, it happens automatically, okay, through some configurations. Of course, it is called a PPF actions. I don't want to confuse you now. Anyway, system automatically generate a document. The document is called inbound delivery, and it is also called as warehouse request. Okay. With reference to warehouse request, we will continue the remaining all activities. Okay. Here we do decon, that is deconsolidation, that is nothing but unpack and repack the product, and then it may need to go the process maybe mass, and then by using conveyor belts, no, here we are doing lift. By using lift, the stock will go to the next level, the first floor or second floor where it is, and finally we do put away, that is nothing but placing product into the bin, which is called the binning process. Okay. So this scenario I'm going to show you in SAP. Okay. So here this part belongs to ARP. This part belongs to interfaces. This part belongs to EWM. Okay. So once everything is done, the stock report will update in ARP. So you can see accounting documents, you can see stock report documents in ARP after completion of this process. So this is ARP as usual, and this is belongs to interfaces. Okay, so this is the process ideally happens here. So this process will not vary in decentralized extended warehouse management as well as in embedded extended warehouse management. Same transactions, same procedure we do in both the systems. Okay, but there is some difference at the time of master data maintenance or cutover activities or something else. So that we'll discuss in detail later. Okay, this is too early to discuss about that. Let's see this process now. Okay, so in ERP, I'm going to create a purchase order now. Any questions so far? Sorry. No questions.
So, a quick question, Shiva. Like, you said the same process is valid for both the decentralized and embedded.
Yep.
Probably the only difference is in decentralized, you need to log into two different boxes, two different systems.
Correct.
While in embedded, you'll just log in and then use all transactions in the same system.
Exactly correct.
Okay.
Exactly correct. So if it is a decentralized, you have to log in into two systems. If it is embedded in
One
the
question,
same box, you
Shiva.
can do. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sure, this decentralized EWM system, is it an on-premise or it can be on cloud also, Shiva?
Both are always quite possible. See, on premises, that is not related to our EWM learning, but answer is everything can go through on premises, everything can go through cloud also. Because if I am not ready to put investment 2 or 3 crores to purchase a server, I can take the server access from Amazon or IBM or some other, right? So both are quite possible. But here in my system, yes, this decentralized is on premises and embedded is cloud. So both we are going to see here. For
Okay,
example,
sure. So it can be possible. So
yeah,
the decentralized also can be on cloud. Okay.
yep. See,
Thanks.
this is a remote desktop connection. This is for S4HANA. Okay, so I can log in remotely the system and I can see a login pad here and I can work it on it. Okay, we are going to learn through this system. This is SAP. There will be only one box. Actually, this is the old version, no worries. So, and we are going to learn 2022 version. So we have taken that also. So you can just log in it and you can work on it. Okay, I'll show you how to work on this. So we have both.
Right. Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay, if you see here, directly I have a login pad and I'm going to connect it. So this server is at my home only. Okay, this is on-premises server. Fine. Yeah, any other question? No. Fine. So I'm creating a purchase order here as a part of MM. Okay. Here some non-SCP consultants are there. Guys, you don't worry. Everything will be taken care. Okay. Let me take 10 units here. And plant is S600. Storage location ROD1. Just I'm verifying whether data is there or not. Okay, I'm going to use this. Fine. So remember, while creating purchase order, you have to check confirmation control key. This is confirmation control key. This need to be maintained to create acknowledgement, to create inbound delivery notification. Okay, this is a mandatory field, and how to do this that we are going to learn later. So here everything looks good, and let me check some other also. Fine. Advanced extended warehouse management and complex scenarios support only handling unit management. Anyway, it looks good. I'm going to save it. Okay. So this is the purchase order. This purchase order is nothing but we are requesting to supply the stock from a supplier. Okay. So this is PO number. Assume that we received acknowledgement from the supplier, and then go to the next transaction to create acknowledgement, or to create inbound delivery notification, or to create a shipping notification, or say inbound delivery. See here it is saying that inbound delivery, the transaction, and the PO number. By default, the system will take the latest transaction. Fine. Do it. Okay, and this is the one. Ideally, we receive stock from the supplier with pack. Maybe this is the one. So to do this, we have to implement handling unit management, and that's a part of our course. Anyway, assume that we received product from the supplier with pack, and this is the document, and see here the message is showing shipping notification. Okay, SAP has given different terminologies for the same process. Okay, so this is called a shipping notification, this is called acknowledgement, this is called inbound delivery notification, and it is delivery.
Shiva, Shiva, you set it up like it should go automatically to EWM, right? That is why you
Correct.
Saw the message that that is an auto distributed to EWM.
Correct. So,
but it can be done manually also, right? If we can stop this and we can say, okay, we want to, we can send it manually also. That is also possible, right?
Yeah, quite possible, but not useful.
Okay.
Okay. So when you executed this transaction, when you created this document, you have to validate whether two messages are here or not. The first message is shipping notification was saved. So this has saved in ARP server, and this is distributed to WMS. WMS means EWM. Okay. So somehow, unfortunately, SAP has not maintained proper descriptions. So here instead of saying EWM, it is saying WM. That's fine, no problem. So here you have to understand that this document has distributed to EWM. Okay, and now check in EWM. So login into EWM server. Here we used to say always EWM server. Actually, that is not EWM server, that is SCM server, supply chain management server. Okay, in supply chain management, we are implemented EWM. Since we are EWM consultants, since we are learning EWM, instead of saying always SCM, we are saying that EWM. Okay, that's it. We SAP.
But Shiva, one question here. Sorry to interrupt. Sometimes I saw that someone is saying EWM is in NetWeaver box and NetWeaver, and someone said it is in supply chain unit. So what is the difference?
The same, that's what I am saying. So that may be supply chain management server, or that may be EWM. Actually, it is in supply chain management only. Okay, this is not EWM. This is supply chain SM server. Okay, this server will have APO, SRM, CRM, and transportation management, and many modules into this. But at present, for this training, we are learning EWM. That's why we are calling this as EWM server.
Okay.
Okay. Now login into SCM server or EWM server. Okay. Now to identify, to see this transaction, we have to use the transaction /n/SCWM/PRDI. By seeing the transaction, we may feel very 10 characteristics transaction, correct? So actually, this is common for all transactions. We have to remember only this part. Okay. For all the transactions, ideally we use /n/SCWM and PRDI is the transaction. Actually, to identify this, we have a couple of transactions we are going to learn later. At present, we use this transaction. Now come to EWM. This is EWM server. Use the same transaction /n/SCWM PRDI. The same. Okay, this is the one. Right. Here I have two tabs. One is inbound delivery notification. The other one is inbound delivery. Okay. So before executing any transaction in SAP EWM, first we have to check default values. That is here. Open it. Check whether your warehouse number is correct or not, and your goods receipt of is correct or not. This is my goods receipt office. I'll show you how to define it. And party entitled to dispose. You may have a question now. What is party entitled to dispose? Party entitled to dispose is nothing but owner of the stock. So why we need to discuss about owner of the stock? We have so many procedures and we have different types of warehouses. So a warehouse is a part of this. A warehouse is a part of port like bonded warehouses. So those warehouses which are located in seaport, that is in dock, or in airport. So you may do exports or imports by using either sea or air. So if you are receiving products from air cargos, then after unloading the stock from air cargo, that should be placed in a godown. That is nothing but a warehouse. Okay, so that warehouse belongs to the port, or that airways, that airlines, or that airport, whoever it is, or a building or a godown located in seaport. So owner of that warehouse will be the seaport only, right? Shipyard. Fine. So those are called bonded warehouses. In bonded warehouses, different companies are receiving stocks or maintaining stocks in their bonded warehouses. Okay. So there will be a required who is owner of the stock. Suppose I am importing some machinery from America. So it comes to Vizag seaport. Okay. So after unloading, the stock will be placed in a godown. The godown is called a warehouse. Actually, the stock is in Vizag airport godown, and I am owner of the stock. If you are implementing that warehouse into SAP, so owner of that warehouse is Vizag port, and owner of the stock is me. So that is Shiva. Okay. So we need to understand who is owner of the stock, and this is a huge concept, and this is a special topic in EWM, and we'll discuss this clearly at the time of learning, the session. Okay, fine. So first you have to maintain these default values here. Definitely have so many open questions, and I will try to clear those questions here if possible, or else at the time of learning, at the time of course, you can learn more. So this is the document which you generated here in ERP. Okay, and I'm trying to see this document in AWM. See, this I can see. What is this? Inbound delivery notification. What is inbound delivery notification? That is shipping notification. The shipping notification or inbound delivery notification or acknowledgement, and whatever you say, that is this. So here in EWM, you can see the data, whatever you created in ERP. There is no difference. Okay, you can see it here in detail. Okay, so we'll discuss all these fields and the field values, how it appears, and what configurations are required, what interfaces are required, what integrations are required. That we'll see later, not now. Okay, so many things will updated here, but remember this inbound delivery notification is nothing but the replication of the data which you maintained in ARP inbound delivery notification. That's it. Fine. With reference to this document, we need a warehouse document which is called warehouse request. Okay, that you can see here in inbound delivery. Just click on it. Okay, now you can see the document number. This is called document number. This is called inbound delivery document number, and this is also called as request. Right. Okay, first you have to do unload. Unloading here. Okay, so what happens here, the truck comes to the door, and then the stock will move from door to GR area. Moving door to GR area is called unloading process. Let's see that. Okay, so to create the document, go to inbound delivery, follow on functions, click on warehouse task. So just see what happens here. Don't worry about the process. Okay, transactions and all. Okay, click on create. Now you can see the result. Stock is moving from door to GR area. If you see it here, the stock is in door and it is moving to GR area, which is called unloading. Okay, so this document, this is a before creating document, and just we have seen the details, and now we save it. Okay, and I said this is a request. Take the request number now. Okay, go to monitor/o/SAWM MON. This is called the monitor Here you can see all the activities that you are going to perform in SAP EWM. It is quite possible. Come to here. Okay. Just execute it. Now you can see two transactions, and the first activity is moving product from door to GR zone, that is unloading process. Assume that a team of warehouse users or a user has completed this activity, then I just update into SAP. Here itself you can do it. See, this one is completed. You can see the status. Okay. So the stock, this HU has moved from door to GR zone. Okay. And then it required a deconsolidation process. To do deconsolidation process, first the stock has to move to GR zone to decon work center. That is unpacking and repacking here as per the system. So first you have to move the HU which you received from the supplier, where it is in GR zone, that has to move to decon work center for unpack and repack. And between these two, your business or team of warehouse users will verify whether a right product they received or not, right quantity they received or not, and looks it is in good condition or not. Once all those verified, repacking will happen. So those activities will happen physically. To do it, first you have to move the HU which you received from the supplier to the decon work center. Okay, just execute it here itself. I am moving this HU to decon work center. So click on this. Assume that a team of users has moved the product from GR zone to decon work center. Now the product, see the status is confirmed. So now where is the product? Now where is the HU? In decon work center. Let's see whether it is there or not. So you have to go to one transaction to see it. /o/SCWM DCONS decons. Okay. So this is the work center. This is the place where that unpack and repack happens. Okay. I execute it here. This is work center for deconsolidation. See, this is the HU. This is the HU which he received from the supplier. Okay, fine. Now what you have to do here, you have to take out this product, or warehouse users have to take out these units from this HU and needs to be placed in another HU. While doing it, they have to validate the details. Okay, so here we need one new packet, new HU. So create a new HU here. Just execute. Okay, so this is a new HU. This is HU number. You can see the box. Okay, so now you have to move this product from this HU to this HU. While doing this, you validate whatever business required. What is that? Product, quantity, and by seeing quality. Okay, fine. So that process you have to do in this deconsolidation. Okay, from where you have to pick the product? From this HU, that is 400. This is the HU 4004132. 4004132. Okay. Then this is empty HU not needed. To avoid confusion, I am removing it. Okay. And now the exact HU and the new HU is there. Okay. You hear new HU number. Okay. What you have to do, click on warehouse task. Here you'll get some details. Just execute it. Now you can see here, this is the source one and the system proposing to place this product into new HU. That is 4004228. 4004228. And the quantity is 10. Okay. So assume that the verification has happened and placed the product from here to into this place, from source HU to destination HU. Once everything is done, just execute. Now you can observe here, this HU became empty and this HU has the stock. Okay, fine. And then packing procedure should be completed. So to complete packing procedure, you can check here and just click on this packing procedure, that is plastering or nailing or doing something. The procedure will be completed. Okay. So in deconsolidation, unpacking and repacking has happened. Okay. Now come to monitor. Okay. Just refresh it. And now you can see the deconsolidation is completed here, and then which requires to do VAS, value added services. Something maybe that special packing or adding new label or changing price or whatever customer requests us to do something. Okay, that should happen in another work center that is called a VAS work center. Okay, so to execute it, first you have to move to this work center to VAS work center. So quality inspection is not integrated or not mentioned in this process, so you'll see in another process. Now this decon work center 2, it has to go to VAS work center for value added services. Okay, and now what to do here, first you have to move this HU from decon work center to VAS work center. Okay, move it, just select it, and what you have to understand, we have to assume that warehouse user moving the HU from decon work center to VAS work center to execute VAS activity. Okay, right. So assume that that has happened and do it in SAP. Okay, see status is completed. That means right now this HU is available in VAS work center. Okay, whether it is available or not, let's say in VAS work center, go to VAS work center /o/scwm VAS EXEC is the transaction for this. Okay, and select here right work center, that is a work center of where a VAS relevant process is going to be happen. Just execute it. See here, this is the one and here is the one and this is the HU. Correct? Is it correct or not? See, 400 4228. 400 4228 is available here. Okay, fine. So what you have to do, you have to complete VAS relevant process. Just double click on this. Okay, the VAS process is not started yet. I assume that a VAS process, that may be repacking, labeling, changing, adding something, removing something, polishing, greasing, whatever customer expects from your business. That process suppose started. Click on start. Okay, now the process has started. Okay, suppose whatever the customer request, that is executed. Suppose that is executed. Say it is completed. Now you can see the status, that is completed. Okay, once the status is completed here, okay, you have to say that the process is completed at HU level, and double click on this and say it is completed. Fine. Now validate whether it is completed or not by seeing this tick mark. Now come to monitor and refresh it. Now you can see VAS activity, VAS procedure is completed, and this has to go to first floor. So this has to go to first floor. Here suppose we have a lobby 1, and here you may have the process lobby 2, and then the product. Your voice is not audible. Is it? I am not audible to you all.
I can hear you. Audible.
No,
Yes,
you are audible.
audible.
It's good for me.
Okay. Please check your system, sir. Okay. So the stock has to come to the lift, and it should move from here to here, and then it will has to place 2 in the bin. Okay. Now the same you can see here. Now the stock has to go to from VAS work center to lobby 1. Okay. So move it. Here itself we can move the product. Just hit enter. See, now the product has moved to lobby. Now the stock is here, and then the lift or elevator or conveyor belt will go to this place. Okay, so you can see the document has already generated to move stock from lobby 1 to lobby 2, or point 1 to point 2. If it is elevator, lobbies. If it is lift, lobbies. If it is conveyor belt, points. So whatever it is, we can configure, and I show you how to configure it. Okay, now move it to lobby 2. Confirm it. Just hit enter. Okay, now this is in lobby 2. Now see here, it is open. Now the stock is in lobby 2, and stock has to be placed into this bin. Okay, so that is this, from here to the bin, whatever the bin number is. Okay, and just execute it. Fine. Now stock is updated into this bin. Okay, this is the one. Okay, see, I have shown you the result of 15 days exercise. to complete all this process, we need at least 15 sessions, at least minimum. Okay. We have to configure one by one, and we have to discuss a lot. We have to work out many things, and then this result you can see. Just I'm going to show, just I shown you a process how it works in SAP. That's it. Okay. So this is the way we are going to learn going forward in our sessions. This process I'm going to show you here on desktop. This is called desktop, and I'm going to show you this process by RF as well. Okay. And I'm going to show you this process in embedded extended warehouse management as well. Okay. So one scenario we have to discuss what is the business requirement, how to execute it, how to configure it, how to do regression testing, or how to execute it. And for every process, and different variants are there, and all those variants need to be discussed. I mean, different test cases, different models. Okay, so we have to discuss and we have to execute it on the system, and this has to be done in different levels. Okay, there's the reason we need more time. That's the reason I used to take 3 to 4 months time to complete my process, to complete my what is that course. Okay, are you going to have access to the system for to practice? Yes, sir. I'm going to provide access to you all during training, as well as I'll give 1 more month access to you all for practice also. Yeah. Now this is your turn, and guys, if you have any questions, you can please raise and ask your questions. I will try to answer them.
Yeah, Shiva, I will start. Okay, go for it. Anirban, go for it.
Shiva, you want to start the session from Monday onwards, right?
Yes. Okay, let me complete some more information. Sessions will be started from Monday. And right now the time is, the session time is 8:15 a.m. Okay. So this can be changed to 7 or 7:30 after 2 or 3 weeks, after 2 weeks, mostly because a batch is running at 7 o'clock. Once that is done, we can move to 7 a.m. if required, or else this time will be continued. Okay. And our course duration, guys, please don't restrict me. I need at least 3 months to complete it. Okay, so this is the way to teach from my end. Yeah, I speak very slowly, my process is very slow, and I'll show like this. Okay, I feel that is good for you all to learn. Okay, duration is 3 months or some more days are required. Okay, server access. Yes, server access will be provided. No issues. And during the training as well as plus 1 month.
So will it be a 6-day week or 7-day week sessions?
I'm going to cover it. 1 second. What is this? Yeah. Plus 1 more month. Yeah. So sessions will be Monday to Friday. Sessions will be Monday to Friday. By any reason, if I take leave in Monday to Friday, either Monday or Tuesday, if I take leave or something happens the day because of server access issues or something else, the session will be compensated on Saturday or Sunday. If we miss one session in 5 days, the session will be compensated on either Saturday and Sunday, that is weekend. Otherwise, we don't have sessions on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So this is Monday to Friday sessions. And daily 1 hour But for this time, I would like to take 90 minutes time whenever it is required, so that we'll try to complete our course a bit faster. And that's it. And coming to material. So material means after listening the session, you may need to practice. Okay. So while practicing, definitely you will get some doubts and some confusions and some something. Okay. So how to clear it? Okay. We have 3 ways for this. One, if it is configuration issue, okay, I'm going to provide you notes every day. Notes will be prepared, and those notes will be shared to you all by end of the day. Okay, so we'll prepare notes like this. For example, this is one document. You can see here the notes. Okay, so with each and every transaction and the screenshots, we will prepare notes, and the notes will be given to you, shared to you. Okay, number one. And two, of course, by seeing notes, you can see the configurations, but theoretically you may have a doubt. Okay, so I'm going to provide you the recording files as well. Every session will be recorded, and the recording file will be shared to you, and you can go through the recording and the particular point where you stuck up theoretically, that you can see it. Okay, so your question may answered while repeating the recording. Okay, still if you have a question, we will have a WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll create one WhatsApp group, and you all will be members of the group, and whatever you have the question, you can post your question, your doubt or your query into the group. Okay, so here out of 20 members, if one raised a question, there out of remaining 19, one will answer. Who knows answer for that? By end of the day, before going to bed, if no one is answered for that question, I will answer it. I will answer always at night before sleeping. Okay, till to the time there's a chance to the remaining participant who can answer the question. Anyway, the question will be answered. If it requires, if it is a valid question, if it is a good business relevant question, then I will take up that question and I will explain the same in next day session, because that will be useful to everyone. Okay, this the way. Yep. Now any question?
Yeah, Shiva, quickly. I think probably I've joined a bit late, and this was my first session. So, could you please quickly run through the course content on a high level?
Yeah, why not? And ping me in WhatsApp, and I will share this content as well.
Sure.
This is the content.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to cover ERP basic modules. We are going to cover the integration between two servers in both the systems, either in decentralized or either embedded, and we are going to learn how to define a structure of warehouse. See, it is not like simple creating a warehouse storage section and bins. Actually, by seeing different pictures, by seeing different warehouses, we have to understand how the physical structure is, and based on that picture, how to define a warehouse or structure. Okay, so in different levels that I am going to explain you, and you are going to learn a simple inbound delivery and master data migration. So the data migration, actually there is a difference between decentralized extended warehouse management and as well as an embedded extended warehouse management as a part of S/4HANA. And we are going to discuss a lot on this, and how to create data and how to migrate it to EWM, manually, automatically, periodically, and I am going to show you everything. And in this product master, vendor master, customer master, bin master, and all will be covered. And complex scenarios, just now I explained, just now I shown you one test case, bit fastly, which is not correct. And we have to discuss a lot and it requires so much time to explain it. But anyway, this is the way to do it. So in the complex inbound delivery process, you can see unloading process, deconsolidation, value-added services, conveyor belts, lifts, and elevators, etc. Similarly, for outbound delivery with one activity, outbound delivery with the multiple activities like pick, pack, stage, unload, and those are all we are going to see here. And ad hoc movements, whenever business is required or warehouse management is required to do some transaction within a warehouse. So what are those? And I'm going to cover it. Physical inventory process, you know it. Wave management. Yeah, we are going to cover wave management and handling unit management, ad management, RF process, replenishment, warehouse order creation rules, PPF actions, scrapping process, cross-docking process, kitting process, goods reversal process. So while seeing here goods reverse, just I'm muting you all. I'm getting echo. Yeah. So here actually we have goods reverse, goods reject, goods return. Three processes are there based on the product staging in a warehouse. We have to take decision whether it is a reject or reverse or returns. So everything we are going to learn here. And batch management we are going to learn through EWM, serial number management, quality management, exception handling. So a document has generated, and if you want to edit the document, SAP won't allow you to edit it as simple like that. So we need a separate configurations and a separate thing, something which is comes under exception handling. Okay, and the resource management and master data. I think it is repeated. No, it is not repeated. So bin master creation, manual, auto, and uploading, and product master manual and automatical, and wave management, template, how to create, how to upload, and so on. So all these topics will be covered during our course, during our training.
Yeah, thanks here for that. And I have one more question.
Please.
Like, this is all standard content that, we'll be learning the standard setup of EWM. Will we be also learning any of the bespoke configuration or bespoke transaction? Where I'm coming from is, like, the whole purpose of everybody who is learning or who is attending this session is ultimately to end up in a job later on. But once you get into a project, I mean, you will not just start creating, inbound delivery or, whatever it is, but then you will initially have to go into the, business sessions to understand the requirement and try to, have that conversation with the business, what they are actually expecting, and then what you need to do in the system. So are we going to do any type of case study while we do practicals, or how are we going to take this?
Here, everything we discuss at 4 levels. And that's what I think I already explained. So the way of teaching is like this. First, always we'll discuss about business requirement. So what business or client or customer expecting from SAP? And what is the solution for this? And what are the configs involved into this? And how to test it? This is my way of teaching as well. So without discussing business requirement, I am not going to show anything. Okay. And the business requirement I'll show you through pictures, videos, and diagrams and all. So once we understand the requirement, then only we'll go with the solution.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good.
Any question?
Oh, hi Shiva. Kishore here.
Yeah, Kishore.
Yeah. Okay. How strong you recommend, for example? So as I said, okay, I'm a technical. Completely, I'm into technical in my whole experience. And okay, how strong you recommend to convert from the technical to functional? So will be there any major challenges, or I can quickly digest all the things to learn?
See, learning EWM is very simple. Can you please mute? Learning EWM is very simple. Even 10th standard guy also can learn. Anybody can learn. Number one. Number two, for you it is add-on advantage. Who are above us here, who are technical consultants are here, for them that is a double advantage. Learning MMSD PPQM consultants, the EWM is, if it is 100% advantage, for above us and technical consultants they have a double advantage, because you can find out solutions by debugging process, some other process, and whenever some process is required, just like that, you can develop it. If you know the functionality of the warehouse management, and you can learn and you can do and you can execute, you can configure, as simple as like that. So let me give you an example. SAP introduced the SAP EWM initially, and SAP implemented a few projects by SAP only, and they have given training 100 members. Do you know? All those 100 members are members, not functional consultants. Okay, so that is the special advantage to learn EWM by.
Okay.
So it is very much recommended to you, and you can enjoy it, and you'll get more package comparing to direct functional consultants also for techno functional.
Okay.
That's true. That is what it is.
Okay.
That is what.
Thank you, sir.
Hi Shiva, this is Kiran.
Please.
Yeah, I would like to know whether all the information what you have discussed in the class will be shared immediately after the session, or it will take some time. All the recordings and all the notes shared.
Sorry, your voice was breaked some. So your question
Hello.
is when
Hello.
I'm going to
Yeah.
share these notes and recordings, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes always 3 to 4 hours time. Okay. Because I have to unload it, I have to upload it, and then I have to share to you. And it takes time. For example, our session is at 8 o'clock, and at 9:30 I will have another session. At 10:30 I have another session. So after completion of all these sessions only, I can download all the recordings, and then I can upload into share folders, and then you can see it. So it takes 3 to 4 hours time to see the recording and notes in your share folders. Okay, actually this will be provided, the notes and recordings and all will be provided through share folder. Okay, I will take your email IDs and I'll share it to you all. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any question? Any other question?
So, sir,
Yeah.
So you said that the session is gonna be for 90 minutes. Apart from the session, how much time do we have to spend for practicing approximately?
Yeah, that varies always. For first 1 month, 30 minutes is sufficient for practice. For second 1 month, you need more than 1 hour. For the third month, they have to practice 2 to 3 hours. Because the span will change. Suppose the day one, just I'll show you how to configure a company code, blah blah, and theoretically you can listen and you may not have many questions because that's the basic, and just like that you can configure. Okay, suppose if I'm going to explain value added services, and you have to do many things and you have to do it. And remember, everyone should practice at least 4 to 5 times. I mean to say, I'm going to show you everything a new setup. That means I'll create a company code, plant, storage locations, warehouses, and blah blah blah, blah things, many things. Okay, and you have to replicate the same first time, and you have to replicate the same in second time. You have to replicate at least 5 to 6 times. Then only you will get a hands-on experience. You need it. Okay, everyone should practice at least 5 to 6 times before leaving the training. Then only you will get good idea. Okay, so if you practice like that, finally after completion of the training, he will become a junior, also a junior consultant or associate consultant knowledge.
Got it. Thank you. So I have another question. In your screen, whenever you were moving the handling unit from one location to another location, it was creating a warehouse task. Is that correct?
Correct.
So is it similar to like a warehouse management where we create transfer order?
No. So in transfer order, we don't have any task. In transfer order, just your moving moving the product from your 902 storage type to the standard storage type, or 91 some other whatever it is, interim storage type to there. So this is only one thing you have here.
Maybe
But
maybe transfer request, right? Maybe transfer request and warehouse task. Maybe you can compare, right?
Yes, transfer request and task will be compared. Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep. And confirmation, task confirmation and warehouse your transfer order will be compared. Can be compared. Yep.
Okay, Siva, I think it's good. Like you are covering most of the things. Okay. And one question, just can you maybe in one of the session theoretically, right? Some technical, some technical information like regarding the tables, structures. Maybe that would be good if you cover in any of the.
Sure. Sure. It will be noted. No problem.
Okay. Okay. I think then Shiva, what is the next step or going forward?
So the next step is just join Monday with the same link. Okay. So who are interested and who has joined on Monday session, I'll give you another link for regular classes. That's it. And
Monday at what time, Shiva?
8:15.
8:15 to
9:15. 8:15 a.m. IST to 9:15 a.m. IST.
Yeah, Shiva, can you move it a little further? Early session, because I need to be in the office by 9:30.
I need 1 week time, sir. Give me 1 week time, then I'll move it.
Okay.
If everyone is okay.
Shiva, Param here.
Sure, sir. Same here, sir. So if the class will be by 7 o'clock or 7:30, it would be great.
Yeah, and definitely just give me a weekday's time.
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Shiva, Param here.
Yeah.
Same here for me also. 7 is the suitable for me, but it's okay, I will manage. And one more thing, being a consultant, after this completion course we can shift to directly as a EWM.
Yeah, why
can
not?
we able to handle the real-time experiences?
Definitely. See, surviving in EWM is very easy, because if you see any project, you can see 1 or 2 consultants, 1 or 2 SD consultants, 1 or 2 FI consultants in any project. But if it is EWM implementation, you can see 6 to 7 EWM consultants. That's a teamwork. Okay. So in the
Really?
PM, yeah, always. For example, right now we are handling a project which is called Hitachi Energy. and it has 536 consultants. Out of 536 consultants, EWM consultant team is 70 plus.
Oh
70.
my God. Okay.
It is not a single number. So it is 70 plus. 70 plus EWM consultants are involving in this project. If it is a good project, always you can see a team of EWM. It is not one man show.
In any project, usually in WM, what happens?
So far, wherever I have seen. Yep.
Yeah, wherever we go in WM, there will be only one consultant.
Correct.
In the
So WM is
WM,
one man
right?
show always. Yeah. WM is
Yeah.
always one man
So
show, but EWM is always team show.
so completion after this, we can handle this one, right? Just I'm asking your experiences, your
but
students'
Shiva,
experience.
Yeah.
but Shiva, one thing is also relevant for EWM. It's a 24 into 7 operation, right? And if
Don't say like that. As I said, EWM has a good team and you can share different shifts. Okay.
correct,
So if
but
the
yeah,
6 members are there, 2 members will work in one shift, 2 members will work in a second shift, so on. But that is a very rare case. Here at present, more implementations and rollouts are going on. So that will be in general shift only. And no need to work in another shifts. Of course, if the project belongs to abroad like US, UK, and so other, we have to attend those time zones.
and what you are seeing, like the scope of EWM compared to other ERPs is better right now. SAP EWM is working better compared to other ERPs like Manhattan or Oracle.
Yeah, definitely. So if you are comparing with the Manhattan, Red Prairie, Arctic, and the Oracle and all warehouse management softwares, EWM is the best in the world now, because the secret behind this is, so before designing EWM, SAP has considered all the softwares which belongs to logistics, which belongs to warehouse management. They have considered all the functionalities which they are providing and added into our EWM. So suppose Manhattan, it may have 1, 2, 3 activities, or 1, 2, 3. The 3 is specialized into that. The same can 3 can see in EWM, and apart from 3, you can see more than 10 in EWM. Those 10 are not available in Manhattan. So if you see Red Prairie, so whatever they have functionalities in Red Prairie, as it is, you can see in EWM, and whatever in EWM has the functionalities that will not be available in Red Prairie. Okay. So that's the reason EWM is leading now.
Got it.
So there is a deadline as well, right? That all companies have to leave the WM by 2028 or 2030.
Yeah, SAP announced that 2020 is the time for warehouse management absolution, and then they extended to 2025. Now they extended to 2030. Okay.
But for WM also, so EWM also they have extended to 2030.
No. That is for warehouse management. That is for ERPWM, which is called standard warehouse management. EWM.
No, I'm saying, so Shiva, what I'm saying right now, as per my knowledge, right now what is SAP saying? Suppose you are migrating to S4HANA, right, from ECC.
Okay.
Now there is a concept called WM Incompatibility Pack,
Yes.
WMCP.
Correct.
So S4HANA, that compatibility pack, SAP is going to support till 2025, 31st December. After that, they said that they will not, everybody has to implement embedded EWM or decentralized whatever, because after 2025, 31st December, they are not going to support.
See, out of 100% companies, suppose 25 companies are not ready to invest on S4HANA. Will SAP would like to leave the business? No, right?
And there is one concept, stock room management. I think something has come, stock room management.
Anyway, and that is SAP decision. But my opinion is that never happens, because so initially they said 2020 is the deadline, and then they said 2025 is the deadline. Now they are saying 2030 is the deadline. So we don't know when or when it is
No,
deadline.
2030, 20,
But
20,
mostly
2030 they are
WM is migrating to EWM or S/4HANA stock management rules.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. So I'm saying that now they are saying for elite TRA they will extend till 2030, but for WM to EWM they are saying still now 2025, I think.
Not sure. Not sure. It may
Okay,
happen or may
fine.
not.
Let's leave it to SAP, but yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for all the information. I really liked your content. We can start from Sunday. So
Yeah, Monday morning. Okay.
Ah,
Okay,
yeah.
guys. If you have any question or anything else, please ping me in WhatsApp. If you're directly joined to me, that's fine. You know my number. You know my mobile number, WhatsApp number, both the same. You can ping me and you can call me for any further information, further discussions. If you joined through organizations or through somebody else, just ask them to provide my contact number to you or conference call. We'll do it.
And Shiva, what about the fees and everything? How do we need to pay and everything? So we have not discussed about that.
Give me a call. We'll discuss.
Okay, fine, Shiva. Thank you.
Fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Param, do you have any other question? I think we disconnect in between.
Yeah, no. I didn't quit. Actually, it's very clear. Till now, I'm scared
Sir,
about the
last,
CW.
sir,
But it's
Shiva, sir,
very much
last question.
Please. Yeah, please go ahead.
Shiva, sir, one last question. Sorry to. As compared to like embedded and decentralized, what is the point? What is the point of pushing master data from one system to another system in EWM? Without moving, can't we do the work?
We can. That is for S4
Pushing
HANA.
master data.
Yeah, that is for S4 HANA. See, here I have two servers, and here I have two tables for master data. So here a table for master data, and here also I have a table for master data.
Okay.
Okay. So if you observe here, both are different. And here there is a table for master data. How many tables are here? Only one. So do we need to maintain two levels? No, because there is only one table, only one database table. So here data migration for master data point of view is not needed. Since here both are different, you have to migrate. Is your question answered?
Yeah.
Fine. So data migration is required here, and data migration is master data migration is not required. Transactional data transfers required here. Transactional data transfers required here as well. Okay. So your question will be answered more conveniently or more clearly when we do this integration part. Okay. It requires at least 2 hours time to explain it.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Yeah. Any question from anyone?
No, Shiva, I'm good. It was really good. I think then.
Thank you all.
So Shiva, then we'll connect Monday 8:15, right?
Yes.
You'll share a direct link, right?
Yeah, whatever you have the
Or
link,
the
with
same.
the link you can connect. The same link.
Okay.
Yeah, Shiva,
Okay,
one
fine.
more last thing.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, can you share this video? Can you share the recording?
Yeah, just ping me in WhatsApp. I'll share the link.
Okay. Okay, I'll share my email ID.
Yeah.
Shiva, one last question.
Hmm.
Like, suppose you said that you'll move the batch. Is it possible that there will be one batch which will be continuing in the 8:15 to 9:15 slot, or it will be moved to 7:15?
It moves to 7:15. That's it. Either this or that. Only one. Only one batch.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
So 7:30 is a convenient time for all. I know it. So even it is convenient to me as well. but I need some time.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you all. Thank you for patience.
Thank you.
For your time.
Thank
See you on
Thank
Monday.
you.
you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Siva.
Thank you very much.